Pornography is one of the most harmful and addicting practices of the 21st century, ruining young men's minds and potential. Many guys have given in to lust as a result of how simple it is to get pornography in the current world. They are continuously looking for the quick hit of dopamine that comes from doing something that makes them feel bad about themselves. Never before have our predecessors, our ancestors, seen so many nude people as they do now. This video is for you if you are having trouble kicking this addiction. I'll walk you through 6 distinct measures that you can take to stop porn and never go back. Number 1. You must eliminate the triggers. When you're about to watch porn, where are you? I suppose you're in your room or the locked bathroom. Have you ever noticed that when you're reading through Facebook or Instagram on your phone and seeing pictures of half-naked women, that's when your stimulation starts? Pay attention to me. As you detoxify from the excessive dopamine surge brought on by social media, you must unfollow any pages and accounts that provide explicit content and remove the social media apps. That's the first thing you should do to overcome the addiction. You ended here in the middle of this dilemma because you have been leading an aimless and unfulfilling way of life. Pornography ought to be as difficult to access as possible. Put sensitive content blocks on your devices after first erasing every image and video that is on them. Number 2. You need to develop a healthy substitute habit. It becomes a habit when casual porn viewing develops into frequent, high-frequency viewing. At that point, you are aware that something is off and that you must take action. Since quitting an addiction is similar to quitting other habits, it should be treated as such. Replacing a bad habit with a good habit is one of the most effective strategies to break a bad behavior. Porn needs to be replaced with a habit that gives your body the same level of stimulation without harming you. Exercise and working out are the finest options. Regularly work out to acquire the dopamine rush that comes from accomplishing a task and conditioning your mind to believe that effort must come before reward. To stop using porn, you must commit fully. You always leave the possibility of relapsing when you try to stop, which is why you relapse when you try to quit. Let go of that attitude. You will not regret it if you give it your all. Number 3. You need to change your mentality. Never forget this saying. If you don't control your thoughts, they will control you. If you're a man who is hooked to porn, you'll worry and fear that you'll lose something important if you quit. This is a result of your brainwashing into thinking that those who avoid porn are missing out on something. You hold the incorrect belief that you will lose more than you will gain if you don't watch it. You've been mistaking the joy of watching porn from your dopamine hunger. A vicious circle has enslaved your thinking. You turn to porn to escape your loneliness, tension, worry, or sadness, and then you find yourself turning to it once more to escape your guilt and shame. Until you make the decision to end it, this cycle will not end. Number 4. You need to come clean about it. Confess, and tell someone you can confide in. Someone who can hold you responsible and with whom you can discuss it anytime you feel like watching too much. You need to come to terms with the fact that every time you choose to watch porn, you are gradually becoming a dick. Your desire to interact with actual women decreases as you grow more and more intrigued with witnessing another man interact with a woman. Take care of the addiction because you deserve to be in healthy relationships and experience true love. You have to get past your fear of being called a pervert, even if this topic carries a lot of baggage. It's important to keep in mind that acknowledging your weaknesses is a show of strength. Number 5. Flee from it rather than confront it. When faced with a powerful addiction, discipline and willpower are always going to fall short. Over time, porn makes you isolate yourself. You are making yourself less human. It is essential that you pursue more face-to-face interactions, as the general public has become used to the idea that having lust is normal. It is necessary that you interact with actual women more often. When you are faced with temptation, don't go it alone. Spend time with others. Be willing to wait for your reward, and educate your mind to accept that it may take several tries and disappointments to achieve your desired level of fulfillment. Number 6. Never forget the reason you gave up. Recall your initial motivation for quitting if you sense yourself heading towards a relapse. Your motivation to quit should therefore outweigh your motivation to carry on. What will provide you with direction and clarity is your why. You will always remain fixed with it. I have created a free beginner's nofap guide which helps you get started on this journey. Click the link in the description to grab a copy. Now that you've watched the video, do me the favor by clicking on the bell icon and subscribe button below. Remember to hit like and share your thoughts on how crucial you believe it is for individuals to overcome their anxiety and stop watching porn. Until the next video, brothers.